Oh yeah? Oh yeah? They still in them shits too? I used to, nigga. I used to be in different leagues. I was in like 5, 6 leagues. Had to cut that shit down, nigga. 3 leagues is good enough right now, nigga. You feel me? Nigga, once I start doing this other shit, bro, 3 leagues might even be too much for me. Once I start doing my YouTube and Instagram and shit, I got to spend some time on that. But probably maybe 2 leagues. I might not have time for 3. Probably two solid ones, you feel me? I got
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of
our
favorite
right now,
spots, venerable Soldier Field.
Yeah, so nigga, I gotta go chase a bag, nigga. I'm trying to be rich, nigga. Gotta chase a bag, bro. I'm trying to find another income, my nigga. You feel me? You feel me, nigga? You feel me, dog? Niggas love Madden, bro. Love Madden, bro. Madden is my shut up playing Madden, nigga, since I was young, nigga. Oh, nigga, how long you been playing Madden, bro? Yeah, bro, yes. Nah, nigga, same here, nigga, same here, bro. I've been playing, nigga, but yo, before I even played Madden, bro, I was playing some shit called Game Day, nigga, Game Day 98, I think it was. Game Day, bro. And then niggas played Game Day, then like niggas went to NFL Fever for Xbox. I was fucking with that shit for a little bit, but niggas always playing Madden though, bro. I had like Madden, like nigga, I had Madden, like nigga, Madden 2000, nigga, 2001, 2002, Madden 2004, nigga. Nigga, oh, he dead, because niggas know John Madden.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him.
It's not gonna compete with, like niggas remember NFL Blitz though, like NFL Blitz, NFL Fever. They tried that little bullshit, but it wasn't like that, you know what I'm saying, nigga, like actual football. Just like how 2K came out, niggas had NBA Live, niggas had, niggas had different basketball games, but it's not, niggas don't want that arcade bullshit. Niggas want legit, authentic football game, bro. That's what niggas want.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Chicago Bears. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. This one taken from the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Coming out.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
I ain't watch how they see him play. I don't know what he like to do.
Mayfield on play action. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. But they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Watch safety creep. Creeping. Safety's creeping. Check nine. Check. Fresh
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
I don't like this team like that. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't.
Ready. I got you. Big dad. Go. Short. Go. Spawn. No. Sit low. Inside.
Nigga, that's how I watch my game. Nigga, like when niggas broadcast, I watch that shit on my TV, bro. I don't watch that shit on my phone. I watch that shit right on my TV.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
I watch that shit right on my TV.
Joker.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Ready. 81. Mike 50, huh? Here we go. Hey. Here I come. Check 50. Check. Hustle. Hey, turn it up. Hey, switch gears. Switch. Check 52. No. Go ahead, baby. Go.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it. And it brings up 4th down.
Right back. Let's go.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Browns will take over.
Nigga, let's go.
10.
Turn up, nigga. Wake the fuck up, nigga. Wake up, nigga. Get you some fucking
The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines, because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate him and really say thanks, because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
No.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. They'll have a first down past the 40.
Let's go! Touchdown! Kareem Hunt, nigga.
Touchdown.
Get the fucking running back, nigga.
Kareem Hunt, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Cyber, up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Cyber now to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I should have, but nigga, I'm gonna wait for my nigga Big Freeman to come. That's crazy though, son. Fuck. That's crazy, bro.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Check safety.
Watch this run.
Alert three.
We on.
No. Check 43.
run, nigga.
On second down now. It's Cohen, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it?
I'm in the
Have we
game,
ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
All right. Switch. Come on, tighten up. Motion. This nigga drunk or something? What's wrong with this nigga, boy?
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
That nigga wildin', so what's wrong with this nigga, son? Fuck wrong with this nigga, bruh? Fuck wrong with this nigga, bruh?
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
In the middle. Come closer, just in case when they come out. We out here.
All day, every day, any day. Switch, get up.
They're going to look to throw. He sets to fire deep. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
This nigga with the motions. He the nigga with the motions. I remember this nigga. He like the motion a lot.
Mike's 50. Let's go.
He a motion, nigga.
Mike 50. They can't hang with us. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Alert flare.
2nd and 15.
The sack.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to the season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Yeah, I'm just cutting that shit. I'm straight.
Motion.
Huh? I feel you.
Mike 50.
Go upstairs. All right.
Looking to throw.
Let's go! Another sack. What's wrong with this
And
nigga,
down
man?
he goes again. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
What's wrong with this nigga, really?
It's Ty Long now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
What's wrong with this nigga, bruh?
Now Landry. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now we'll get our first update of the afternoon from the Meadowlands. And an early advantage in that one for the Giants. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
I see it, bro. You blitzing me, dog. Got an audible, bro. Something quick, you feel me? Something quick, you feel me?
Mayfield on first down.
Something quick, you feel me?
Wide open receiver.
Let's go!
Complete.
Fuck, nigga, get in the house. Get in there.
Way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Come on, let's get in there. Come on.
Touchdown!
Let's go. Rocket, we got 14 donut, nigga. Let's turn
Nick
up.
Chubb, his first touchdown of the new season.
Don't beat
And
the
the
traffic
Browns are
yet,
going to
nigga. It's
tack
not
on to
over.
their advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
This nigga about to go to sleep. This nigga over there.
Now to
Fuck
kick
this
it
nigga.
off.
You need some coffee, nigga. Some fucking coffee, nigga.
And that'll carry over the back line
So
of the end
smoke
zone
that
for a
weed, nigga. That shit
touchback.
mellow y'all niggas out too much, bro. That shit just make niggas want to sit back, nigga, and just go to sleep, nigga. I used to smoke weed all day, bro. That's not an upper, nigga. It's not an upper, nigga.
The Bears
it's a fucking
offense
downer,
ready to
bro.
go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
He might win it.
Back to throw here. The screen pass here to Cohen.
Get him.
Only 3 there on the screen. It's
that's Mexican.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
He don't got to lay down, nigga. He going to go down, nigga. He don't got to lay down, bro. He can fight all he wants.
First down, a run with Cohen.
Get him!
And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a give, right side. Bowser. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. 1st and 10 at the 19. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
We got to tighten up.
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Come on, fellas.
Now a give, right side.
Bowser.
And he's into the end zone.
I'm still trying to figure out his gameplay, though. It looks like he,
a great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Ain't no niggas, nigga. We got the fucking.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Let's go.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
That's See them on his clock. That's what we're doing.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. That was shades of Tennessee Volunteer football back in the 80s with Charles Davis coming up from the secondary to make the tackle for a loss.
You mean my teammates doing that, right? Because they would tell you, my coach would say, where's that tape? I want to see that. But how about the complete package there? Not just playing the pass, but being a willing tackler and making a really nice play.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. 27 yards there, a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
fuck was
he is
that?
met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
I'm about to take the top.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a quarterback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing's pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Nigga. we taking it to the half. Yo, I swear to, nigga, I'm
hit the
like,
2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
I'm like, no, don't fumble, bro. Don't do that shit.
Coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3-and-out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline. Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air. And that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
You think so? Yeah, you right. You got to play defense, though.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
Boy.
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
What we got? Shoot! Check.
Motion like a motherfucker, no?
On second down, it's Cohen.
Tackle.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15.
Like
the Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Fake.
They'll look to throw. He's going to air one out.
Let's go. Pick.
Double team and it's
Denzel.
Intercepted.
Big Denzel. Let's go. Pick, nigga.
And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Big Denzel.
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
I know. That's what I just said. That's why I just ran, nigga. I peeped it, nigga. I can't go left, nigga. I can't go left, nigga. It's over, nigga. We gotta go right.
Now on second and 16. Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Seibert able to knock this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
This nigga's stupid.
So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with a lead. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's get on this nigga. Let's get on this nigga. Come on. Good tackle. Come on.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
I can't believe they even let you play. Check.
Check it backer, check it backer.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Now, motion, bro. Did you see, like, if you look at the play before he motioned that nigga just a little bit, bro.
A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it.
You seen that shit?
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
He emotion.
This is Cohen. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Or zone it. You can't man that shit. Well, if you man it, you gotta jump it.
Watch the whip. Shit. Kill.
They'll look to throw here. And that will be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
Now, this is going to carry well into the end zone.
He couldn't get it, nigga.
The Browns drive about to get started. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them?
You about to run this Wildcat, really? Fuck you talking about, nigga? Get on bar, nigga!
They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. A big play that time out of Chubb. 46 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A run for Nick Chubb. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. Eddie Jackson with the tackle.
Where you going, nigga?
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it. From the 30 on 2nd down, Mayfield steps away to his left.
Touchdown!
Receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They try again with Cohen. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation. Back to throw. That's complete to Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On first down, Cohen. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike's 50. It's been a long day for you.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
50, Mike, 50. Squeeze, double. Check 37. 36.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Joker. Deuce. Check 50. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
180. Check 45 to Mike. Come on.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, that turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart. Couple first downs, and this one should just about be over.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts. And
keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be 3rd and 10. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On the return is Cohen. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. 2nd and 14. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Credit that breakup to Greedy Williams. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
In your face.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. That's out to Chubb, complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
That's it, baby. We got work.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game.
Let's go.